Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Tony Pescatore with the University of Kentucky Poultry Extension Specialist there. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning.
Now, Tony, today we're going to recap a little bit and talk about HPAI. What is that exactly?
HPAI is an avian influenza. It's a flu virus that we classify based on its ability to kill birds. So when we have that in the United States, the USDA disease arm gets involved and we try to eradicate it.
And at this time, we have 2 confirmed cases in commercial poultry flocks, but there were also found in some wild birds.
Yes, we had 2 snow geese in Ballard County. They were positive for high path AI, which is not surprising because high path AI is in the migratory bird population. As an example, they've been screening the Atlantic flyway over the last 2 months, and they have found 230 or more isolations from the migratory bird population.
So that's quite a few, and those birds can travel quite a distance in a short amount of time.
They're moving around, and as our weather changes, they stay in a place for a while or they move on to the other. So they're constantly moving based on weather patterns. So when we talk about a high path AI outbreak, what we're really talking about is somehow the high path AI, which is in the migratory birds, has made it into a poultry population that was susceptible, whether it's commercial or backyard flocks. So one of the things that we need to do is stop having that relationship between the birds, the migratory birds, and the commercial or backyard flock poultry.
Okay, and so what are some steps to do that?
One is don't handle sick or dead birds on your own. Make sure you're wearing gloves and wash your hands with soap and water if you're handling waterfowl that's dead or you have problems. If you visit an area that has high fecal material from migratory birds, not just waterfowl, but any migratory birds. We have blackbirds or other birds roosting on your farm. If you go into those areas, make sure you clean and disinfect not only yourself, but also your vehicles, including your ATVs. Another thing is that Kentucky Fish and Wildlife wants to know about any unusual die-offs in the wild bird population. So they have specific requirements of what type of birds they want to hear about. So they want to hear about waterfowl. So it's ducks, geese, and swans, or other birds such as coots or shorebirds. They want to know about birds of prey. If there's hawks, eagles, owls, or other avian scavengers like ravens or gulls. If there's a die-off of wild turkeys, they too want that to be reported to them. And then anytime you find a die-off of any species of bird where there's more than 5 of an individual species, they want you to report it to them, and they will do a follow-up on those birds. They can do the sick bird hotline, or they can go onto the webpage of Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, and there is a page on avian influenza.
And so if you have a free range flock, you need to be very vigilant about the other birds that they encounter.
That is one of the things, is trying to bird-proof facilities. If you do have birds on the outside, it'd probably be at this point in time a good time to bring them inside or to limit their time to the outside.
All right. Now for people, if they want to find out the most up-to-date information, where do they go to find out?
If you can go to the Kentucky State Veterinarian's office, and they have a website on avian influenza, and that will have the latest information on all things involved with high path AI in our state.
All right. Well, Dr. Pescatore, I certainly appreciate you visiting with us this morning and sharing this information. If you have any questions, you can always contact your local extension office and we can direct you to where you need to go. We appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show, and we hope you have a great day.